In DesignerLogic, you can upload a mood board to a project and then attach items from that project to it. And then you can publish the mood board to the client portal where your client can log in, view the mood board, and approve or decline the items that are on it, along with making comments. Let's take a look at how this process works. So we're going to use this project as an example, the Mount Parent house here. We're going to go over to the Moods navigation, and it's going to open up a blank page because we don't have any mood boards uploaded yet. So now we're going to click plus new to add a new mood board, and we're going to select the project, and we're going to put in some of this other information. And we also want to put in the status, whether the mood board is in an idea stage, completed, published, or client decided. We'll leave it at idea stage right now because we're just beginning. And then down here we want to choose the upload option for the mood board itself, whether it's a JPEG or a PNG, or if the mood board is a PDF, which we'll show you in a separate video because there's some different things about using a PDF. So we're going to choose JPEG, we choose the File button. And here we're going to click on the actual mood board image that we're going to use and click open, and that will upload it when we hit submit. And here you can see we now have the mood board itself uploaded. Now keep in mind this is just an example mood board we put together really quickly. Yours will look obviously significantly better. This is just to show you how it works. Now when you click on the mood board image, it's going to open up the mood board in a full tab view. Now we want to add items to this mood board. Right now these items right here are not yet added to the mood board, so we want to click View Details. And this goes to the mood board page itself. And here we want to add items to this mood board that are on it. Some of these items are already going to be on the project in DesignerLogic, and we'll show you how to add a new one. So first we want to click Add Existing Items, because right now there are no items on the mood board. So we click Add Existing Items from the project. And that's going to open up all the items on the project that are not yet on a mood board. You can use the filter button to filter this list. But basically what we want to do is just check off the items that we want to attach to the mood board. And we'll use these three items right here because they are on the mood board itself. And we don't have the chess set yet, so we're just going to use these three. And once we're done checking those off, we come up to Add to Mood Board, click that, and then click Update. And now you can see that those items were removed from the Add Existing Items list. And if we click on the Items on Mood Board link, you'll see that these items are now on the mood board itself. Now, if we want to take a look at some totals over here, we can refresh this page. And you'll see that we have a total here that there are 3 undecided items on the mood board with a certain amount of client pricing on it. And it also gives us a notification that the mood board itself is not yet on a client portal. So we'll take a look at that in just a second. We still have this chess set right here that we want to add as an item over here to the mood board, but it's not yet on the project. So the way we do that is we come over here to the plus new item link, and this opens up the new item page, and then we simply want to fill this out like we fill out any other item. And I'll do that really quick. We want to choose an image, and we have that image here in our file. This is a file just for this project of images. And down here we want to we can put in some financial information. Let's say we pay $400 for the chess set. We mark it up 30%. And then down here we just hit submit. Now you can see that that chess set is added with the other items on this mood board. And down here where we have 3 undecided items on the mood board, if we refresh the page, you can see now that you have 4 undecided items, and a total has gone up to $16,000 on this mood board. Now what we want to do is we want to publish this mood board and all the items that are on it to the client portal. Oh, first I want to show you, actually you can edit this information down here on the mood board simply by clicking the name of the mood board with the pencil link. That will take it to this edit page, and you can update all this information right here. Now let's go back and publish this mood board and all the items on it to the client so the client can log in and view them and approve them. So we click Publish to Client. This gives us the option to create a new client portal for this project or to add the project to an existing client portal. Usually the second option is if you have a client with more than one project, like a summer house or things like that. We're going to choose option 1 here. We're going to create a new client portal. And it's going to automatically populate this information. with the information from the project, and we'll just fill in the contact person, and we'll assign this to the staff person on your staff list, and then just hit submit. Now what that does is it creates a client portal for that client, and we'll show you what that looks like in just a second. But you can see now this button says client portal. That means this item or this mood board has been published to a client portal, and if you click on the client portal button, it will take you to that client portal, your view of it, where you can see everything that's going on the client portal. And here you can see in the items link right here, all the items that we have on the mood board have been published to the client portal. And if we come over to mood boards right here, you can see that this mood board has also been published to the client portal. Now if you click on the view details link, that will take you right back to the mood board. Now let's take a look at how this works for your client. So the client has their own login page in DesignerLogic, puts in their email address and password that they set up when you created the client portal, and they click login. Now you can see that the client will be able to view their project right here and all the items that they need to make a decision on, and they can see these 1, 2, 3, 4 right here. But they can also go over to the mood board section of the client portal, and then they can see all of the items right here totaled up. In the undecided section, there are 4 items for $16,000. If they click on the image of the mood board, it opens the image in full view. If they click on view mood board items, it opens up the mood board with all the items on it. Now let's say they want to make a decision on these items. For example, they want to approve this chair. So if they come over and click item details, they can just hit update decision, and they can select that they approve this chair, and when they hit submit, you will get an email notification that they did so. And we can do that for each of these items. For example, let's do the desk, and we'll click update decision, and they can approve that as well. Now when we close this and we refresh this as the client, you can see that the client approved these 2 items. These 2 other items have yet to be approved or declined. And over here it changed the totals to the amount approved and the amount that's still undecided. Now back on your DesignerLogic page, if we refresh this page, you can see that the client has approved the chair and the client has approved the desk as well, and the totals have been updated over here. Now once you see this information, this allows you to very quickly invoice the client for these items and put them on a purchase order and order them. That's why the client approval process is so important, because once the client approves it, you can invoice them, get payment for it, and then order and track these items.